We keep searching for alien life, but so far we haven't found any. And you might be thinking that's because there isn't any. But what if there is, and they're just really good at hiding? Our galaxy has billions of potentially habitable planets, and every day we find more. Yet, despite having all this real estate, there's no sign of intelligent life. So, where are they? Did they kill each other? Are they hiding? Are they too far away, or are we just really unlucky? This is the Fermi paradox, and it keeps me up at night. It's named after physicist Enrico Fermi, who in 1950 said, "Where are they?" He estimated that there should be at least one civilization within our galaxy capable of interstellar travel, and yet we see no evidence of it. In fact, we haven't even received a single credible signal from an extraterrestrial species. We have all these telescopes searching the skies, and it seems like we should have seen something by now, right? Well, there are lots of potential explanations for the Great Silence. Maybe intelligent life does tend to destroy itself. After all, we've come pretty close to doing it several times. Or maybe they're just really good at hiding. Maybe they don't want to be found, or maybe we're not listening to the right things. Another possibility is that despite the galaxy being brimming with potentially habitable planets, there are very few places that are actually suitable for life. If you think about it, the conditions that make Earth habitable are pretty unique. Not only do we need liquid water, we also need a magnetic field to protect us from the sun and an atmosphere that can buffer against its radiation. Plus, we need a stable star that won't expand and gobble up the planet anytime soon. All of these things line up perfectly for Earth, but maybe they don't on other planets. Maybe it's just really, really rare for all of these things to come together? And if it's rare, then intelligent life may be rare too. Or maybe we are really unlucky and the civilizations out there have just never developed the technology to get out into space. Maybe they never even got past the atomic age. Or maybe they did get past it, but decided to hide. In 1964, astronomer Frank Drake came up with what's known as the Drake equation. It basically says that to figure out how many civilizations there are in the galaxy, you have to consider the rate at which stars form, how many of those stars could have planets. How many of those planets could be habitable, the fraction of those planets on which life actually evolves, and then the fraction of those that develop intelligence, and then the fraction that develop the ability to travel between stars. And all of these factors could be working against us. Maybe most civilizations die off before they reach the stage when they can spread to other worlds. Or maybe they do spread to other worlds, but their populations are so sparse compared to the rest of the galaxy that we never detect them. So we don't know why we haven't detected any aliens yet, but it keeps us searching. It's one of the reasons that scientists continue to search for signals from distant stars, and one of the driving forces behind the search for exoplanets. Finding other worlds that could support life will increase the odds that we're not alone. And you know what? There are plenty of planets out there that could have life. Just last week, scientists announced the discovery of WASP-39b, an extremely hot gas giant around 700 light-years away. There's a good chance that there are smaller rocky planets in the habitable zone of that star, and scientists are currently searching for signs of life on one of the moons of Jupiter and Saturn. Europa and Enceladus. Both of these moons have vast oceans of liquid water beneath their icy surfaces. And scientists think that they could harbor life. In fact, NASA has plans to launch a spacecraft called Europa Clipper in the next few years. Its mission is to determine whether Europa could have the right conditions for life. The search for extraterrestrial life may seem far-fetched to some, but it's real. Every year, scientists come up with new ways to explore the solar system and beyond in hopes of finding an answer to the Fermi paradox. Are we alone?